Welcome back, Football Mezzanine fans. This week, we cover football history. We delve into potentially the best Champions League goal ever, and arguably the biggest upset of the competition. Get hyped.
All right. Liverpool.
What are you, Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, man. I feel like him. Every Liverpool fan felt like him, you know?
The best word I can say, but will describe this, was boom. Ooh, what was this?
My heart was racing that game from kickoff. Cause City started so well. Like the first 10 minutes or so of the game, I was actually very because you guys had the ball. You guys didn't give the ball away. No, the possession was with you. And because we work on the counter, you guys literally neutralized us for that initial spell. It was so good. And you guys had a couple of shots in. You guys were putting all the balls to Sane on the left because you thought Trent wouldn't do as well. I was very scared.
Okay. Well, I don't even want to say anything.
Okay, well, let's hold off the hate for just a second. Let's catch everyone up. We're talking about the biggest upset, guys. The Man City-Liverpool game. 3-0 for Liverpool over Man City. You are now caught up.
It's just Anfield, man. The European nights are just something else. You don't see that from any other set of fans. So united, so passionate towards.
Yeah, you don't see the throwing a bunch of missiles and smoke cans at a bunch of City players in their coach bus from any other fans because they're
sure, but you're talking about what 1% of the fan base, not even. Every club has hooligans. You see City fans racially abusing people on trains in
that
Lyon,
was Chelsea fans. That was Chelsea fans.
I know Chelsea. No, I'm just saying. I'm not.
Damn it, guys! We're not even in the Champions League. Leave me alone.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that how every club has a set of fans that don't represent.
Liverpool are just hooligans.
You're just saying that because that's the most recent incident. But nah. If say United are in the same position as you guys were, I'm sure there's gonna be some riot if you guys win the title at at Etihad. United fans are gonna break toilets. I've seen this shit before.
That was City fans, but
yeah. See, every club has those people.
That's different. You can break toilets. You're not hurting anyone. You're just hurting people who want to take a shit. But
I mean,
okay, but sure, but the club was contended from the start. Klopp came out. First thing he said in his interview, apologized. Liverpool fans, you've seen all the tweets on Twitter.
I don't care about Reddit. Twitter, man. Those fucking
okay.
Just summing it up. It started off terrible. It ended terrible.
We're not summing this up. We're breaking it down analysis.
No, let's just move on.
No.
And also the fact that
I think game.
I think all of this could have been avoided if City hadn't come out with that statement in the first place, because that would have cleared so much shit up. Everybody would just be in a normal hype instead of the crazy mad hype that it went on to be because of all the speculation, all the managers commenting on it.
Okay.
No, I'm saying no, because we've done it so many times in the past with an absolutely no disturbances. Well, and this one time when this
you know what?
Everything's
I think
in the media.
The City Liverpool rivalry is based on a couple of things. It wasn't even that big, but it's gotten
there is no rivalry.
There isn't, but now
Liverpool fans much better.
Liverpool fans.
There's literally no rivalry.
There isn't. But
we have a common enemy.
Listen. Over the past 3 years, Liverpool have like especially hated City.
No, we've hated you, but it's not like
No.
We
but,
hate
like, every
United.
time
It's not like we
there's
hate
a special
Everton.
type of feistiness that you bring into games against City that you don't bring.
no. That's
into,
just
like,
because of the positions we've been in when we've faced.
No, I think it's
the
a
wins
couple
we've
of
had
factors.
against you have been in very, very important games. For example,
No, but it's
the
a couple of
13-14 run
factors.
in,
It's a couple of
then
factors
the League
too.
Cup League Cup final.
No. It's also because the Sterling transfer. That made you
But
guys
that's just-
so salty.
Sterling transfer,
That made you guys
yeah.
so salty.
But we weren't
also-
salty against City. We were just
also-
salty against Sterling.
No, you were salty against both of us. You're like,
No,
oh,
man.
we're
We-
I think they both
No,
suck.
we're not. s-
Well, that guy shut you up. Or
Um,
okay, let's get back on topic. So the reason Ansh is so salty is because his team got absolutely annihilated, destroyed, 3-0 at home for Anfield for Liverpool.
Did you hear how
Do you-
fucking loud Anfield was? It's a cauldron.
Oh, I bet. I don't think anyone expected this result. Even like a win, I think would have been huge, but a 3-0 win. Oh,
City had no shots on target.
yeah.
please stop.
Yeah, 11
just-
shots, none on target. 66% possession, no goals.
Could we just
4
move
yellows.
on?
They had 8 corners and they couldn't get a shot on target.
Watch, Aguero's gonna be back for the second leg and he's gonna rip you to shreds. Just watch.
Ooh,
He's
that's
gonna-
going to be a big comeback for you guys. Oh, which actually leads to a good question. Can City come back and win it?
Can
Yeah.
they?
Do you,
Yes.
Do you guys think it's realistic? That's the better question.
I think anything is realistic when this game is involved.
It's again
This-
going back to like now we're on the flip side, favorites to go through the tie, because we were the underdog in this tie. Now City are, I guess, the underdog in that tie for next week.
Did
And that
anyone
might just
see this
flip the
coming?
mentalities. But I don't think we're gonna concede 3, because if we score 1 goal, that means City have to score 4. So
No, that means
Maybe
we have to score 5.
Yeah.
fuck yeah, you have to score 5. Yeah, exactly. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Salah is out, so
Salah's not out. He's perfectly fine.
Do we
He
actually
got injured.
hear how long he's out for?
He's
or is it
injured.
still
He's injured.
speculation? Yeah,
He's
but
not
how
injured.
long though?
4 years.
Did you hear? No. The press conference after with Klopp was like, no, it was nothing. It was just like a cramp.
Yeah, they're always gonna down talk it. That's for certain, but it could
No,
potentially
but-
be nothing.
no, but
like
if
they
you
might
saw,
just be
like-
protecting more than anything.
No, the television cameras panned to Salah in like the 87th minute, and he seemed perfectly fine, smiling. He was walking fine.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think it's an issue. I think he's not going to play against Everton. I don't
still
think most of
got
our
some
squad
time
is,
anyways.
but
They still
I
got some
don't
time
think-
for the next
yeah,
game, so he should be
exactly.
fine.
I'm sure he'll be
But
fine.
That was one incredible
But-
game, though. Huge.
But the one thing I'm
upset.
concerned is Henderson's banned or like suspended for the next game.
That's a blessing for you guys. Trust me. That's a
No,
blessing in
are you
disguise.
dumb? Henderson bossed you guys today.
He didn't touch the freaking ball,
Are you
dude.
that? He didn't have to because all his touches were tackles to intercept your freaking passes.
Fuck.
That's all he did all game. He didn't pass. He tackled.
I.
And
So-
we hunted in packs. The press was on this game. Milner, James fucking Milner. Dude, Milner was so good today. I'm so glad he started.
So which do
Every
you?
single time, tracking back.
Shrikar,
I told you, man. I told you. Look, whoever starts at right back, even if it's freaking Trent, he's gonna have a banger against us. Every time, like, you guys play against us, your shittiest players come to the fore and like they have like an amazing game.
They have to.
Trent-
It's the only way they can beat City.
It's so freaking
Trent.
annoying, dude. It's like, oh my
Oh,
god.
it's like teams want to beat my team. Who are they? But Shrikar, I want to throw this question to you. Who was the best player on Liverpool for you?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh yeah,
Trent.
really?
Oh,
Over
Trent
Salah
was-
with a goal and an assist?
No, Salah was good, but Salah was.
That's
I
just
guess
standard for him.
that's standard for him. Trent played out of his fucking like.
That
mind.
Salah goal came out of nothing. Like, we started well.
Yeah, you guys started
didn't
really
have
well.
a-
I was surprised when we got the first goal.
We
I have a
got-
reaction too.
You didn't have
it's
a
on my
single.
Snapchat.
You didn't have a single like shot before that goal. You didn't even get into our half.
Yeah, no.
And then the
'Cause
first attack.
the first 10 minutes were completely City.
Friggin' Walker, man. I've never rated Walker. Screw him. I can't defend. He literally makes so many mistakes, and the only way he catches up to them is because of his pace.
Yeah, he's one fast.
But then this game you had Mane and Robertson all like pacey players around him. So
Like, it's not even. Oh my god! Like, we can't even counteract that. Like, we played well, but we still got like destroyed. Like, I don't even know what we could have. Okay, actually, I'll tell you what we could have done differently. What the fuck was Pep doing playing Gundogan instead of Sterling? Like, why would you change a winning team? Why?
I do not know why that. Yeah.
Oh, Sterling gets booed. Let's sub him off and play freaking Gundogan. What the hell does Gundogan do against like Anfield's pressing? I'm so pissed off.
Okay, so I want to get your take. I know this was a heated topic before we even started recording, but that Sane offside, was it an offside or not?
Not an offside. He should have scored. We should have had an away goal.
So, at least for all the listeners out there, before we get too into it, if you really look at the replay, then you still really can't tell. No. To be fair, like, it can go either way.
Here's the thing, though. If that's the case, when that happens, that means the advantage has to go to the attacker. That's when you know it's level. Like, that's the definition of benefit of the doubt.
I'll admit there was a bit of a shit refereeing there, just because
Salah's goal was offside too.
No, the referee... No. But then if you argue that for giving the benefit to the attacker, that's the same situation there.
No, Salah was clearly offside.
Nah,
he was a step offside there. You could see him past.
I think this is the most riled up I've seen you guys against each other in a long time.
Salah was clearly offside for that goal. He was in our half. Otamendi was not in our half. He was offside.
So,
and then,
at what point did the Sane offside happen again? What was the score?
When we were up 3.
Oh, okay. So it's not like it was a huge pivotal point. I mean, it would just been 3-1.
An away goal changes everything.
It would have been an away goal. So
it does, but even then, I mean...
No, that changes everything.
It wasn't pivotal for the game. It would be pivotal potentially for aggregate.
No. Here's the thing, though. It was like the 80th minute or something. And the last time we scored against Liverpool in the 85th minute, we went on to score 2 more, and it became 4-3.
Yeah, but you can't just extrapolate that to every game.
I don't know, man. Liverpool are pretty freaking shaky. And I think Shikar will concur.
No, but today we were on point. Today there were no shakiness from the defense whatsoever.
Because that was a goal. Sane was onside and he crossed and Jesus scored, and that should have stood. I'm being salty, but you guys played well.
Oh, you're being super salty.
They played really well. I can't even say anything because we just
incredibly well.
We couldn't even do anything against your pressing, man.
Okay, next question. Was it Liverpool's doing the reason the big discrepancy in the score? Was it City's doing by playing so shit, or was it a little bit of both? We're gonna go to you, Ansh, first.
I'm gonna say it was mostly Liverpool in this case. Like, we started off really well, and we couldn't have started any better. We kept hold of the ball. We controlled Liverpool's play.
Oh man, I was really scared the first 10 minutes.
The first attack Liverpool had, they scored from, which was literally like, if you could blame someone, you would blame Walker because he took a little bit too long on the ball. But even then, it's difficult to blame him. The second goal
comes in from the back, right?
The second goal was just like a long-range shot, which no one can save. Like, again, you can't blame anyone for that. And then, like, from then on, it just became really difficult. Like, we weren't playing the way we were regularly playing this season because it was such a crazy atmosphere, and you guys were already up 2-0 in like 20 minutes, and that changes the entire like mentality, right?
How about that third goal? Can you blame anyone? I feel like the defense were weak on the third one.
The defense were kind of weak all day today, but I mean,
but that was a quality ball, like from
which
Salah,
defense can deal with like Salah, Firmino, and Mane, man? You tell me.
It would be tough the way they're playing and on form. All right, Shrikar, what do you think for the game? Anyone to blame, or just Liverpool playing too good?
No, I don't think there was anyone really to blame because City are on paper the stronger squad.
Yeah, but game-wise though. Do you think
game-wise, no, it was all Liverpool. I think it was, as Andy said, mostly Liverpool. Like, maybe if Sterling would have played instead of Gundogan, then
Sterling should have played. Like, we literally, our best team is when Sterling
But then
plays.
again, Sterling, like, shits the bed at Anfield every single time he comes, so...
Still, man, he defends on that right-hand side, and we didn't have anyone on that right-hand side where you guys constantly kept getting down and past, like, our wingers. I don't know. But
no, I think it was just mostly the press was immense.
I think Gundogan is too lightweight. He's too lightweight.
I know what you mean. I understand.
That actually leads me to my next question, which I have one for both of you. But Ansh, what was Pep's biggest mistake, if you could pick one?
Gundogan. He tried to be cute. He tried to be clever by playing Gundogan and like benching Sterling, but no, he just got it wrong. Like, he shouldn't have changed the shape because our best midfield three is De Bruyne, Silva, Fernandinho. Like, that works. Here, I'll give you a crazy stat. In 25 games, when those three players have started, we've won 24 and drawn 1 before today.
Why do you think he changed?
Because he wanted, like, a bit more, I guess. Okay, 2 factors. Sterling gets booed at Anfield, which apparently affects his game, but I personally don't think it affects his game too much. And 2, he wanted to bring, like, a bit more midfield stability and dominate the midfield with Gundogan's passing, but it didn't work. Like, our midfield 3 is perfect the way it is, and he shouldn't have tried to, like, change it. Our winning team is De Bruyne, Silva, Fernandinho, and he shouldn't have changed it.
David Silva, right?
David Silva.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And Shrikar, I guess that leads to my question. Did Klopp change anything different for this game? Did he make any new formations or put any players where you're like, oh, I was surprised that that person played or they were a new position?
We didn't really have options going into the game in the first place because half our squad was like freaking injured. So we had Emre Can out, we had Lallana out, Matip out for the rest of the season, Klavan out, Klein still not fit. So our typical first choice was all dead. So yeah.
So, yeah, nothing unusual by Klopp, I guess.
Except I guess you could have started Wijnaldum instead of Milner. But Milner was just perfect for this game.
Yeah, he seems to get that with the right player at the right time.
The right player at the right time, yeah. For certain games, like, he knows when to start Milner.
I feel like at Anfield, Liverpool can do no wrong, man. Like, no matter who plays, you're going to have a good game.
Klopp's always has a great record of just bringing out the best in teams, though, too. Like, if you look at prior to Liverpool, Borussia Dortmund, they went years when at least he had his core squad where they were always making generally like the semis or even the final that one year. Yeah. And unfortunately, they just kept losing all their really young, great players.
And they won 2 titles.
Yep.
Which, in a league with Bayern.
I'd be very excited for next season to see how Liverpool does, considering they're going to probably keep most of their team and then pick up some new players.
We can't get this... No, we can't get this motivated for every single game for some reason. It's just like these special games, which just brings out the best in our players.
Yeah, that's
they know
shit.
like the responsibility.
Shit.
That's why we can do well in knockouts.
The salt.
The league.
You're shit.
That's why
you're
salt
is right.
Stinging me here. All right, so
garbage.
I think we've exhausted this one. Want to move on? No?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
Not even close.
Oh, okay.
For the second leg, do you think Salah is? Oh, you said Salah's gonna play. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna start.
No, yeah. Aguero's gonna come. What do you think is gonna happen, Shrikar? Do you think Liverpool are gonna try to attack, or do you think they're gonna try to sit back and defend 3-0?
Good question.
No, we're gonna do the exact same thing. At least in the first 20 minutes. Again.
You can't though. You don't have Anfield.
I don't think it matters. I think they have to come out and attack. If they play on the defensive, Man City's gonna.
We know we're fucked if we
score on
play
them.
like defensive.
But I mean, you played defensive all second half, and City couldn't do anything.
Yeah, but that's because we already had built up that 3-0, and we had like a sense of responsibility to actually defend something, right?
Yeah, it's different.
I hope you guys go on the defensive, because then it could be like a repeat of Barca PSG last year.
I don't think Klopp's that dumb.
I don't think we're... No. At least for the first 20 minutes, we're going to do the press. If we get a goal, even with the press, then we have to revert to some other tactic.
Because theoretically, they can just go 3-0, like concede 3 goals and not score one, and then it just goes into extra time. So I don't see why they'd go defensive in this. It just makes more sense to go in offensive, try and set the pace.
Try and nick a goal in the first 10.
Yeah, or at least
and then
just
once
even
you
set
have
the pace
that
of the game.
Away goal, they're fucked.
Yeah, something along those lines.
How did this happen?
Oh yeah, you must be demoralized. Wow, such a season too. They were doing amazing and everything, and
this was supposed to be our season when we go.
At least you got the league.
League.
Well, you got the league at least.
Oh my god, the season's over. Crisis. Bald fraud.
Yeah, you guys might as well just give up and sell the club. There's no point anymore.
Delete club.
Zidane touching his bald head after that goal, and
dude, after that Chamberlain goal went in, I was like,
Pep was just like, I looked at the camera, Pep to Pep. Dude, and Pep was like, hello, darkness, my old friend. That's what I thought. Like, when I saw his face, I'm like...
I can't even argue with that. Like, we can't do anything about it. Like, can we just... I was like, can we just restart the match right now? This is like bullshit. We can't do anything.
Honestly, for the podcast, I would love to see that. Just a picture of Pep in that, like, little segment of song play.
Oh, my God. I think he shouldn't have started Gundogan. I really don't think he should have started Gundogan. That just messed up our midfield. And
dude, I don't know how that change happened though. Like, how did that change Because I know I don't recall the transition between your dominance and us going on to score the goal.
I don't either. Like, okay, oh, I remember.
Like, how the fuck did that happen?
Guys,
Sane
guys,
played
we-
a poor ball in midfield, and then you countered. And then, like...
Sane played a...
like
was it Trent who passed it to Salah?
I don't remember.
Oh, no,
but,
Salah
like,
made the run. Fuck, I know what happened. Okay,
I don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
But, like, it was a counterattack from you guys, and we...
Yeah, you
couldn't-
guys... Yeah, okay, yeah, you guys were attacking then.
All right, guys,
I'm terrified by your counterattacks, man. Fuck.
Guys, we got a lot to cover. Let's move on to the next topic. We still got quite a few games.
Wait, can we just wrap this up real quick? Score predictions for the second leg.
Oh,
I
you
think
know
it's going to be 2-1 City.
Man,
Fuck off.
I called this way off on the first game. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-1 City. So I think in this case, I think it's still gonna be a 1-goal game for this next one. It's got to be. It can't be like a blowout again. I think City's gonna make a comeback, but I don't think it'll be enough. I'm calling again 2-1 for this next one.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for a conservative 7-0 for City.
All right, and we can quote him on that. So moving on
Please
to
don't.
the next game, who had probably one of the best goals potentially ever in the Champions League. The game between Real Madrid and Juventus. 3-0 for Real Madrid. Thoughts, guys?
See.
See, right.
That's
Back with the
Ronaldo.
bang. Back.
Not even
Yeah.
back. He's been freaking phenomenal this year. Phenomenal.
How do you
He's-
stop a man like that? He's 30.
It was okay. You know what? It was actually interesting because before that game started, Shrikar posed a question in like the group chat. Who do you guys think is better, Messi or Ronaldo? And I like immediately said Messi is way better. And then as soon as I said that, like Ronaldo scored his bicycle kick goal.
And I was,
See, I think it's much more difficult to say. Ronaldo's more of an athletic style. Messi's more, I
Exactly.
feel like more
That's
of a like
exactly what I
naturally
said,
skilled.
Ansh.
So
Yeah,
it's they're almost two different styles, and it's very hard
different.
to compare.
exactly. So that's
to be
what I said in the
honest,
chat.
I feel like
I said
we shouldn't even bother comparing them. Just enjoy
No, it's
them,
not a
man.
comparison exactly. It's more of a preference of which person prefers what style.
Right,
if I'm
right.
more attracted to a physical style, I'll naturally prefer Ronaldo. But if I'm someone who admires the nuances of footwork or some shit like that, then I'd be a Messi fan.
Right. I prefer Messi just because.
I
but-
just
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
see them on the same team.
That
I
would
think
be
that would
insane.
just be beautiful.
It's
We
like a
just
ball-
need to.
That's why we need like an all-star game.
Yeah,
like
we've
an
spoke
all-star
about it
level
in past
game.
episodes. I want to see an all-star game. That'd be beautiful. Have them both on the same team.
Maybe we could do like we could do like an all-star European top 6 league game where it's like World War One countries.
What the
so like
fuck?
France, France
What are you
and
talking-
like the UK can have like
Dude,
one
literally
all-star
every country
team.
was involved.
and
It's
then
not
we
just-
could have like the Russian and like the Portuguese on the other side.
Stop.
Oh, Russia, we get
So it's like a
destroyed.
World War One theme.
Okay,
Stop.
okay.
Okay, we're not getting there. Okay,
Okay,
whoa.
going back to the game. For anyone who didn't see, I personally, guys, I think
I'm
we
sorry,
should.
I'm just imagining Ronaldo in like a
Okay, guys,
300 outfit, playing in like a brazen football field.
I think we should try and get the actual video up so they can see it on here. For some reason, copyright issues, maybe we can't, but I think everyone should. But if you haven't seen it, you
Why
can
the
check
hell
it out.
haven't you seen it? Are you okay? Go watch it right now and then come back
Yeah,
to this
pause
podcast.
this.
We're
Go watch
talking
it
about
and come back.
probably the best, potentially the best, if not indisputable, best goal of the Champions League ever, the Ronaldo bicycle kick. It
I
was
think
absolutely
Peter Crouch
beautiful.
has something to say.
It was
I
funny
think
because
Peter Crouch
in
has
this-
something to say.
Yeah, in his post match, actually, Zidane said, I'm not sure that it's better than my goal," because he
No,
was
even
he was getting a
Crouch.
little bit
Peter Crouch
defensive.
came out with that too.
Yeah, Peter Crouch said, "There's only a few people who can do that."
Did you see his goal though?
I think so. Yeah, I think I saw
The
it
goal
sometime.
he's referencing to?
Yeah.
Oh baby.
Oh baby. Yeah, Ronaldo's goal, it killed the tie. First of all, in terms of the aggregate.
I feel so bad for
Juventus,
Buffon.
like, I don't
Feel
even
so
feel bad
bad
for
for
Buffon
Buffon.
anymore. He's just like sticking around for too long now. He needs to
Nah,
retire.
fam, no. He's still good.
He needs to
The
give
save he
youngsters
made
a chance,
that led
man.
no, but the save he made that led to the pass for Ronaldo, that was a quality save.
But I feel like he's just sticking around because he's
No, he's
he's
still
like
on merit.
salty
man.
about not winning the Champions League. But they're not going to win the Champions League. They're
Real
well,
Madrid.
no, Juventus. Obviously, this year
Juventus.
they're
Well,
out.
yeah, they're going to be out. I mean, after a 3-0 and they were home
They were
too.
home, yeah.
Yeah, no, this is done. There's no coming back from 3-0. Well, you know what?
They're done.
I'm not going to say that because it can, but it is very unlikely.
Highly
No, it's
unlikely.
pretty much impossible. But I called the Juve performance here. I
Yeah.
said that they would do well against Real Madrid, but you guys were right.
No.
Real Madrid are just a different beast in this competition.
Well, to be fair, I think we all
Just like
thought that
Liverpool.
Juventus would put up more of a fight in this case, and it would be closer. I thought that Real Madrid would beat them, but not by this confident of a margin.
Yeah.
It's just-
If we progress,
Oh.
if we progress to the next round, I'd really like to see Madrid and Liverpool in the semis.
I want to see that in the finals. I don't want to see that in the semis.
Liverpool aren't going to make it to the semis. Calm down.
Okay.
But Ronaldo.
Either way, I
mean,
hope you get Madrid then. You're gonna
Ronaldo,
get knocked out.
unreal season, unreal Champions League. He had 2 goals, 1 assist this game, and Dybala on the other side, a red card in what, like the 65th minute?
No, that was
roughly?
harsh. That was harsh on him.
Yikes. I mean,
That's-
he didn't really have another choice, the ref. It
If
was
they
a
even-
double
No.
yellow.
If they even
Like
had
it-
a chance, it would have been with Dybala. This just completely killed it.
Yeah.
Although they didn't have one to begin
Like,
with, but
he deserved the yellow card for diving. It was a clear dive. And then he
Yeah.
also, I mean, you can't really not give a yellow
If the
for
ref
him.
doesn't give it, the only reason is because he feels bad for
Yeah.
the initial yellow card.
So, it was definitely a red card. And I mean, he knew it. He didn't even complain, Dybala.
Yeah, if he played by the rules and
To
not
be
by
honest-
emotions, it's a red.
To be honest, he didn't even have the best of games. Like,
No, he wasn't. He wasn't on point.
none of the Juventus team did. Like, they
the
just
same.
don't-
It's like today's game where one team just didn't turn up.
Shut up.
Except
Anyway,
that was
It-
home for Juventus.
there was a
which
lot of
makes it
fouls
worse.
called that game. You had 13 for Juventus and, if I remember correctly, 16 for Real Madrid.
yeah, Sergio Ramos becomes the player with the most cards in the history of the game. Pretty phenomenal.
He's just passionate, just very passionate.
Yeah, great guy.
Quality lad.
But
Yeah, so-
that was a great game to watch
Real
as
Madrid-
well.
Yeah, it was. When that Ronaldo goal went in, I was in shock, yo.
I
was-
screamed. I was like, "Wah!"
Yeah, that's accurate.
That exact pitch too. Yeah, so far my pick from really early on, Real Madrid's doing well. I
Oh
called
man,
them to win.
I just want to go like away to the Bernabeu.
Win it all.
And that atmosphere. Whew.
Real Madrid in the Bernabeu.
Yeah, I think they have the best atmosphere of the remaining,
think?
like, if not for Liverpool.
Here,
I
here's
think
an-
Liverpool have a better atmosphere.
No,
Here's-
if not for Liverpool.
Oh, if not for Liverpool. I
So,
guess.
interesting thought. Real Madrid obviously had a pretty rough season so far, but's been doing great in the Champions League. Do you think they really need to do huge changes in the summer to their lineups, or just a tiny tweak or so? Because it seems like they're still doing well. It just might be just a
They're
bit
getting
of a rough
old.
patch
Depends on if they lose
season-wise.
Bale.
just one thing, they're getting old, and also Gareth Bale needs to get out of there if he wants to play, because he's in the peak of his career and he's not playing. He
Yeah.
needs to get
well,
out of there.
peak, he's almost on the downward side of the peak now.
Now he's still like 27, 28 or something. I don't know, but
I think it's 28.
He needs to get out. He needs to play. Otherwise, he's just wasting his career there.
Yeah, he's
'Cause-
28.
And
he's
he
not-
have a lot of suitors in the Premier League if he comes back.
Yeah, but he needs to leave. And other than that, I think they need to start. I don't know, promoting some youth, but they are already doing that. They have like
They're doing that
Asensio,
pretty well. Their
Vasquez.
academy is
Yeah.
producing some.
Yeah,
good
they are.
quality
They
players.
are. They need. I think they need like center backs, if anything, because they're pretty short back there. Ramos is
Yeah.
out of the second leg too, so I don't know who they're gonna play instead of him. But
Actually, good point. They will need to pick up a center back.
I don't know. Other than that, they might be looking out for a goalkeeper. They,
No, Navas had a really quality save in that game against.
No,
Higuain.
they're guaranteed getting a goalkeeper this summer. I'd be very surprised if they don't. And then it'll be
Alisson,
interesting to see how the
maybe.
Asensio Isco kind of saga plays on. There's been a lot of links with them potentially being swapped or leaving. So
yeah.
Isco played this game though. Started off and only got subbed off in the 75th minute. So who knows? Maybe he'll start getting more playing time. Potentially stay. I know he's being the Premier League has a lot of interest in him.
I think they should sell Ronaldo. He's getting old. He's in a decline. He hasn't done well.
He only has 2 goals and 1 assist this game. What happened to the hat trick and 1 assist?
Yeah, it's pretty poor from him. Only 1 bicycle kick this time. He should be doing a lot better in my books.
Yeah, I
For
think
80 million, I don't think he's worth 80 million. I
they
mean,
got their money's worth so badly out of Man U.
yeah, he only has
So
more
badly.
goals than games, which is pretty
Yeah,
freaking
it's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Oh my
He's
God.
averaging more than a goal a game.
It's
That's just breaking records.
Yeah. He
So
has
hats
more.
off to him.
So Real Madrid are through.
There was the Bayern Sevilla
Roma
game as
got-
well.
Roma got wrecked at home against a fantastic Barca side.
Yeah, that game's over as well. Or
That tie's done.
Like exactly.
Yeah.
There's no coming back.
Yeah,
Pretty
Barca's
straightforward.
moving on from that. I really can't see them collapsing in the next or second leg
Right.
with
Sevilla
Roma.
Sevilla
did-
made a bright start.
Sevilla
though.
did well against Bayern.
They did,
really
yeah.
well. If
They started
only they
off
could
really
finish,
well.
you know? Like one thing I noticed when watching them this year against United was like they play really well. They just can't finish.
They just can't finish. I know, right? They have
Yeah.
those passes, but they're just not able to like kill it.
Yeah.
I know
To
what
be
you
fair,
mean.
with the budget they're operating with,
Yeah,
they've
that's
done
true.
incredibly well.
They
And
have.
honestly, they're still in it though too. Who was home in that game?
Sevilla was unfortunately.
Sevilla
so
was-
I think they're
uh,
out. I think
well,
they're out.
It's still possible. It's 2-1, so I mean, they
I don't
can bring
know.
it back.
I don't see.
They're
them
another
winning
team who like really
2-0
shows up
against-
for the European nights
Hey,
as well.
no one saw them beating Man U, and that happened. So I'm not writing them off yet.
Yeah, but there's
Actually, you know
like
what?
these teams.
You know what's interesting? The only game, or the only essentially teams that are still up in the air is the Barca Sevilla matchup. The rest of them all been essentially almost guaranteed. Or sorry, Bayern Sevilla.
Oh,
What am I on? Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no.
Bayern
I-
Sevilla.
No, I
sorry.
think both those ties. I think Bayern and Barca
Liverpool-
are through.
Liverpool
Madrid
and
are through.
City is not done yet, dude.
Oh, it is
no,
done.
only our game isn't done yet.
Trust
It's
me.
done.
It could be done by the
come on.
45th minute.
Did you forget Barca PSG last season? Come on.
Yeah, but they have Messi. Man City does not have a Messi.
I don't think that
No,
matters.
no, no,
Messi
no.
wasn't even
the
their
tie's
best
not
players.
done. The tie's not done. The tie will be done if you score a goal first. Then it's over.
Yeah.
But
I'm calling the tie being
Until-
done on this one.
no.
For
no.
me, it's just
It's
Bayern
not
Sevilla
done.
now that's
Like,
left.
if a Liverpool fan says that he's not
No.
confident with a 3-0 lead, then I think you have to take
Dude,
his
we
word
lost
for it.
5-0. Granted, we were a man down. We could be a man down next game too. It could happen. You never know.
Yeah.
Um,
Mane could be
So-
practicing his karate kicks right now, for
Yeah,
all
man.
you know.
That celebration, yeah, after he scores that away goal.
So
I
due
know.
to
I know
time
he
wise,
practices.
let's kind of just do a quick projection on the second legs. What do you guys think is going to happen of the four? Just a quick kind of like cover.
Well, I think it's pretty clear. Madrid, Bayern,
Yeah, I
Barca,
think-
and Liverpool are through.
Ooh.
This
Ansh?
is so disappointing, man.
Let's be
Like,
realistic, Ansh. Who do
this
you
was
think's
supposed to
moving
be our
on?
season.
Realistically,
I want to hear this
realistically.
out of your
I don't
mouth.
know. Dude, we couldn't predict the Liverpool City game first leg, so how can we predict the second leg?
You know
I
what, that's
honestly
fair.
No,
don't
no,
know.
I get that.
That's
I
a fair
get that.
point.
But like,
Anything can happen. I mean, the odds are
You
obviously
refuse
with
to even
Liverpool.
like
no, if we thought with our
pick
head
one.
for the
pick
first
one.
leg,
Just pick one.
Pick okay. Well, obviously,
okay, he's gonna pick
Liverpool.
City. Like,
Okay.
Logically, I'd pick Liverpool.
Okay, yeah.
Because they have a massive lead, but that literally means nothing. The
That means
words we're
nothing,
saying right
yeah.
now mean nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna actually say Sevilla moves on to the next one. You know what? I just have a feeling. I have a feeling. And you know what? There's got to be one upset. Well, actually, no. Sorry, Liverpool is a big upset. What am I thinking? But
Yeah,
I don't
Liverpool
know.
are shit. They shouldn't
I
beat
just-
City.
twice this
So
season,
salty.
mate.
Fuck Liverpool.
We did a double.
Why
Nice.
can't we play at Anfield?
You know what's
Why
funny?
can't?
I really want to get a score up of just how many times Ansh have sworn, like cumulatively in all the other episodes versus this one episode or this one podcast.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, maybe like once or twice, but in this one it's got to be at least like 25 to 30 range.
Why can't we play at Anfield, man? Like,
No, nobody can though. It's different.
You know what? It
It's
was
a
less the
difference.
pitch. Liverpool just had a great game, and Man City was
No,
kind
but
of weak
you-
defensively.
it's the fans. It's the fans.
It's
the
the
fans
the
didn't make
atmosphere.
that much of a difference.
Okay, wait.
No,
you know what?
are you-
One
no.
thing. No, one thing I want to bring up is
You guys are putting too much on that. It's the players.
No,
It comes down to the
no,
players.
no,
Tristan,
no.
Okay, one thing I want to bring up is before the game, when like the managers do like the thing with the reporters when they talk about their tactics and stuff, Pep looked like shook. He looked like visibly shook.
You mean
'Cause it-
after the game then?
Before the game.
No, before
Because-
the game. I know what you're
because
talking about.
the bus got like attacked and the windows got broken and there was like smoke inside the coach bus where the City team were, and Pep was
It
like,
wasn't smoke. It was pyro.
okay, sorry, my bad for
So it's
mistaking
not
it.
like unbreathable.
Anyway, the reporter asked him, and Pep was like, Yeah, I did not expect this to happen, you know? Like, I thought the police could keep it under wraps. And his eyes were super wide, and, like, he looked, like, scared, like, visibly scared. So, like, I wonder if that translated to the players, because, like, it was just, like, a terrible day for us. The entire team played like they were scared. They weren't confident.
But it was almost like, as if the game was, like, part of it is because it was so overhyped in the media.
I mean, that's
I really
expected.
think it was really overhyped, because if you saw the BT UCL preview or some shit like that,
I
they
think
put out
it's
this
expected,
5-minute
though.
video.
That's
No,
expected. That always happens in quarterfinals.
No, it was completely, like, blown.
Okay, well, there's still a second leg to go, so maybe I can totally see the hype now. Like, oh, City can score 5 goals. You know, if there's one team that can do it, it's City. Like, and there's gonna be so much hype and so much pressure for City to score like 5 goals against you. But who knows? Like, anything can happen in this game. It's.
I want to see your fans respond with the same. Okay, not the violence part, but like the same,
Yeah.
like, show the same sort of enthusiasm, because that make for
That's
a
the
cracking
only thing
game.
we can do now.
No,
The only thing we can do-
regardless of like the like the game outcome itself, I really want to see City fans show the same, like,
I really do
intensity.
too. Because
I want the fans to come out.
I really do too. Because, okay, after this game, I was so frustrated. I was really pissed, and I'm like, okay, well, the only thing
And it's
they
also
can do
sort of
now-
feeling that why can't our team's fans do that without the violence,
Yeah, I get you, and
right?
that's the
You know
only
what
thing
I'm
we
talking
can do.
about, right?
Like, I totally do, and the only thing you can do to bounce back from this and have any chance of going through is having a positive rather than like a negative reaction. If you have a negative
outlook.
reaction,
Like,
then
if you
lose
come
your
out
head.
and boo the Liverpool players
And-
without like making noise or things
yeah,
like
or
that,
or not even like that, but like the players, if they have like an angry
a
reaction,
very
or, like,
serious, yeah.
they need
If the
to be
crowd
positive.
goes into
They
the
need to like
stadium
go back to
serious.
basics and
Hey.
realize like we're this good because we are this good. Like,
Right. I
We
want
need
the
to, like,
fans to like
play
not
our-
be somber before the game and go in
Yeah.
with like a hatred, like a silent hatred.
yeah,
I
know what
want
you
them
mean.
to like party and be like, "Fuck you, we can do this."
Yeah. It's gonna be a great second, like no matter what.
I just want to see like City fans just come out, be up for the tie.
Yeah,
'Cause
I get what you mean.
If you can create the same intensity, you can scare us, because you can have the same effects. It goes both ways.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I really hope so. I
Get
hope
some
we like.
blue pyro in,
I hope we freaking show ourselves to Liverpool because we never bring
because
our
your
game
stadium's
to
pretty
Anfield.
big too. Like it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
sizable stadium, and you can create some good noise in there.
We definitely can. When we have like big games, it's really noisy in there. But most games, it's just like
No, but I think it's also due to the fact that you guys had a torrid relationship with UEFA in the beginning, which
Oh
made
yeah,
you...
we always boot the anthem.
Yeah, so I think that lack of respect translates into your club's poor form in Europe. I don't know if it
Maybe.
makes
I don't
sense on
think so.
on like a logical level, but like on an emotional, like, fan base point of view. Like, to me, it seems like you guys didn't really respect the competition from the beginning.
Okay, no. The poor relationship came in, I think, a few years ago. I think it was like when Yaya Toure got like racially abused.
Right, so I think it was
abused.
like, what, 12, 13?
Something like that, or
13,
maybe even
14.
after that. But I don't think that really relates to like playing poorly, to be honest.
No, I'm talking not the players, but the fans.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Because that's why maybe you can't create that atmosphere. Because Liverpool, we love this competition
I know, yeah.
more than anything else.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's because you guys rarely ever make it far.
No,
That's
they're
not
pretty
true.
good in Europe. It's just they love it because
Whenever
they can't do well in anything else.
It's been so long since they've made it to what, like the quarters?
I'm joking, sure.
It's been 9 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but it's just because they haven't had the best team for a while. But that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I think it's a new era for them under Klopp.
But it's
Disgrace
the
of
same
the
club,
week.
it's the same fans.
Disgrace of the week.
Let's move on to our next award. Ansh, you can take it away.
Disgrace of the week.
Bald fraud. Bald
no.
fraud. Out of ideas.
Disgrace of the week.
Bamboozled.
I'm not 100% sure. Do you guys have any clear cut?
Well, here, hold on. Let's do a recap explain because we haven't done it for a while. So for anyone new that's listening,
It's basically our fuck you award of the week.
whoever
Yeah.
essentially was the worst, who was the biggest disgrace, by far
AKA
let their
the fuck you
team
award of the
down.
Yeah. Brought to you
So-
by Gary Neville.
So we've controversially given it to a whole team once, a manager once, most of the time players. Do either of you have a clear-cut winner?
not a clear-cut winner, but bald frogs
Tristan,
up there.
do you have one?
You know what?
I'm gonna give it to Liverpool fans, but I don't know if that counts. What about you, Tristan?
Ooh.
Okay, that's
Liverpool
sure.
fans probably.
Yeah,
that's a
a
potential
viable
one.
option. No, if you go from like a non-funny standpoint, yeah, sure. That was pretty bad
A
from
non-funny
fans' part.
standpoint. So like,
Okay, if it's
a
banterless,
logical,
yes,
like,
yes,
fair
our
point.
fans, some of
Banterless.
our fans are cunts, like in every club.
Okay.
So we came out, we apologize. That's not the standpoint from the official club and fan view, and that ends the matter there.
All right. So who's your biggest disgrace then?
Allegri's up there.
Really, you would throw the whole loss onto him?
Allegri? Yeah.
If anything, you should throw it
Yeah.
to Juventus.
No.
Like
'Cause
the
Allegri-
team, not
No, I don't-
necessarily fans of the club, but the
But
players.
it's the manager's job to get your team up for the game, and Juventus look dead. Their stadium is pretty noisy too, and they just look dead.
That's true. They didn't.
There was no energy from like the
Show
very
up.
beginning,
They
and
just
that's
didn't show up.
yeah, exactly, and that's to do with it's the manager's responsibility to make sure the players know how important this game is. And if you try and lose, there's no harm, but if you just don't show up for the game, it's a little.
To be honest,
disappointing.
City were even worse in that regard. They just didn't show up at all. Like,
Yeah.
they
But you
didn't
guys
have
tried
a
in the
single
first 10
shot.
minutes.
So why not Pep Guardiola then instead of Allegri?
I think for this week, it would probably make more sense to make Pep Guardiola the disgrace of the week.
And you know what? That's why, for me personally, I'm going to be choosing Guardiola. And it really comes down to the fact that Man City has been so clinical this whole season. Champions League games, everything. And the biggest game up to this date, they flop on. They have a 0-3 loss. And
Half of your losses this season have been from
that
Liverpool.
was huge, especially since I don't think anyone expected that. You know what? A tie, sure, maybe a 1-goal loss, but 3-0.
Holy shit. And you guys have lost only 4 games this season, right?
Yeah.
Guardiola
50%.
is my biggest disgrace
50%
of the
of
week in
City's
this
losses
one.
are Liverpool? Oh, wow.
With a team that good, that should not happen. And you know what? Especially since you laid out kind of the positional switch between Sterling and Gundogan, I think that Guardiola made a grave mistake on that one, and I think he gets the biggest disgrace of the week, at least for my opinion.
Okay, so disgrace of the
Yeah.
week is Guardiola.
Absolute disgrace they are.
Moving on to a positive award, Golden Dude of the Week. I think
Yes.
this one's usually
I'm going to make a
Tristan's.
slight variation. I'm going to do the golden pair for this
Okay.
week. And they'll be Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Wow.
Wow.
My golden dudes of the week.
Those are controversial, probably, as far as I don't think Ansh or I expected that. But my golden dude of this week is the one who was the twinkling feet, the ice-cold finish, the Portuguese perfection,
Yes.
the one, the only, Cristiano Ronaldo with that beautiful bicycle kick. And even if you take that away, he had 2 goals and 1 assist in the crushing of Juventus, which is far from being a remedial side, an easy side. The fact that he just absolutely owned them and made it look like it was easy.
But wouldn't that make more sense
deserves
then?
it.
Because
I
Real
thi-
Madrid were expected to be Juventus.
Nah, I think you have.
No,
to give,
I
you
don't
have
think
to
it
give
was
it to Ronaldo.
expected. Yeah.
Ronaldo, come on.
You know what? Compliments to
I think
Salah,
okay.
but
let-
and he
No,
was a
but Salah
close.
didn't even play that well today.
You know what?
When
Salah
that-
was close, but it's
when that-
Ronaldo, that bicycle kick.
When that goal went in from Ronaldo, like I had one thought. I was like, this goal is gonna be played on highlight reels for the rest of football history. Like it's gonna be there everywhere. I think it
Yeah.
has to go to Ronaldo.
I wouldn't disagree with that. Yeah, there's no one else. There's no one else this week for sure. I
So-
think this is one of the more indisputable ones.
Yeah, so Golden Dude is Cristiano Ronaldo.
And there's the weekend previews, I guess now.
I guess
City with a chance to
Merseyside and
cheer up,
Manchester Derby.
I don't even
paint
wanna talk
Manchester
about it.
blue again.
I don't know
So,
what's gonna
Shrikar,
happen.
why
I don't know
you
what.
take us away on this one. Tell us the teams that are playing and what's going on.
Yeah, so there's 2 derbies this weekend, the Merseyside and the Manchester. Merseyside's first, it's an early kickoff. It's Goodison Park, Everton versus Liverpool. I don't think we're going to start much of our team that we played today. Probably we were going to rest the front three, maybe give Ings and Solanke a run. Change up the midfield a bit. Yeah, doesn't really matter. We don't care.
Yeah, same for me. I don't know. I don't know if he should rest players.
No, but I
for
think
this.
I think it's more of a pride thing for you guys. And this game matters more to you than us.
That's what
like,
I'm wondering. Like, look. If we rest players for this and we don't win it, it'd be kind of like a slap in the face. Because then when we play our full strength team in the Liverpool game, we would still probably like not go through. So it would be like 3 games in a row when we didn't do well. But if we play our full strength in this and we win the league against United, that would be great. But like it would obviously mean that we're not like ready for the Liverpool game.
If
like,
I'm
full strength,
if I'm Guardiola, I'm playing my strongest side to 1, win the league, 2, to not make it now seem like we've just lost 2 in a row and make it that much more of like an kind of like an unsettled like situation.
Right.
Because the media takes it away at that point. So just to kind of shut everyone up.
But also, just
take
because
it.
this entire season, all we've been talking about is how Guardiola has steamrolled the Prem, right? That's all that's been like talked about. And if you guys don't go and achieve this pinnacle, the blue half of Manchester will be like telling the story to their like freaking grandkids of how they won the title against the arch rivals.
like you were the one team we can't beat this season. I'm like, fuck, I want to beat you at Anfield, and we couldn't.
No, but I think just the title significance for you guys, just to go in, because you always have more CL opportunities, but you can never line it up so well again in the league.
Yeah,
that doesn't come as often, but you'll have a CL run again next year. So if I was Guardiola, I'd just do it to achieve like a legendary status at the club, you know?
Oh man, yeah, I think that about wraps up our
12th episode.
12th episode and our
Dude, I did
Champions
nothing
League.
all day but watch soccer.
Yeah, that was
I woke
Ansh
up at
at
10.
work.
I woke up at 10. I was like, I'm not going to any classes today. I'm not doing anything else today. I was hyping myself up, watching videos, just doing nothing.
You must have
And
been
then
happy
watch
with
the
your
game.
decision after that game.
Oh, I was so happy. I have like an entire, like I was about to like put out a vlog too today. So I was vlogging from like the morning to the game. But as soon as the game started, I started like clenching and I couldn't record anymore because I was so into the game. And yeah, my vlog ended there.
So guys, if there's been any topics that you agree with us, you disagree with us, make sure to let us know in the comments. Anything you liked, anything you'd like to see, please let us know. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel, also to like the video, and to share with your friends. If there's anyone that you know would like this, or that you want to show, please share. Also remember, this is available on essentially every type of platform: iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, and also we do have a Facebook page recently made, so feel free to go ahead and follow us there. We generally always post the new videos on there, so you can see them pretty quickly if for some reason you're not following us on YouTube.
Yeah, if you guys like it, let us know. It helps. Also Twitter. We have Twitter. Don't forget. If you guys like Twitter, then do Twitter. Cool.
And I guess that wraps up our 12th episode.
Yep.
And we'll probably be releasing one for early next week, and we might have a special new playlist episode that'll be released on the weekend, hopefully as well. Be something else different than our usual podcast. So I'm Tristan.
I am Ansh.
And we got Salah, do 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 do. Oh, money, money, do 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 do.
I'm ending it. Bye.
And Bobby Firmino.